Sorry, I got cut off. My camera ran out of battery. Okay, so tip 4 would be to put your EP number in the email body itself. You can put it in the subject as well, but with the TN number and the EP number, it might get really long. So yeah, what a really helpful thing is if you put your EP ID number and your signature at the very bottom of the email. So the TN manager looks at your application, checks out your stats, and they'd be like, oh, this person is kind of qualified. I want to know more about him or her. They scroll down, find your EP ID, look you up on myisaac.net. Easy, simple, makes their lives easier. So yeah, that would be helpful. Another tip, is to keep your CVs and resumes, simple. Don't put any fancy flowers or sparkles or big bold red writings again. Keep it interesting, but not. Just make sure it's legible too. Don't keep your font super tiny that they can't see it. If you have a lot to say, trim it down. Okay. Yeah. Unless I guess your job is the job you're applying for really asks for a lot of descriptions, then I guess go for it. Alright, and with regards to cover letters, if English is not your native language and you guys are writing a cover letter in English, it would be really nice to have someone look it over. Especially if you guys are applying for English-speaking countries where they require you to have good English. It would be really embarrassing if you did that and then your CV was, incorrectly grammarized. I just made up that word, but you know what I mean. Okay. With regards to resumes and cover letters, be mindful of the cultural differences. I know obviously in Canada you don't put, your age, your sex, your birthday, which is like your age, and your picture, but in other countries they do that. So if you guys would like a general overview of what let's say a European CV would look like, what you can do is you can Google it, or you can go to myisaac.net, check out what the European EPs are doing with their resumes. I know what they usually do in the rest of the world is they put their picture. So, another thing about the picture. Don't put one of those, me and my buddies having a good time at Mahoney's pictures. If you guys are graduating